Yes, welcome to Sky Art's exclusive coverage of Anthony Gormley's One Another. We're live in Trafalgar Square. But anyway, plinthers have come from all over Britain, and June Duncan wanted to raise the profile of the smallest town in Wales, Llanwrtyd Wells. Let's find out a bit more about her and her town.
I'm June Duncan. I live in Llanwrtyd Wells in Powys, mid-Wales. They had a storyline running in the Archers about using the plinth as an opportunity to promote the village. And I thought that would be a really good opportunity for Llanwrtyd Wells, so I applied. Llanwrtyd Wells is the smallest town in Britain because we have a population of around 700. The town has a lot going on. There's the World Mountain Bike Bog Snorkelling and the World Bog Snorkelling Championships and the Man versus Horse Marathon. It's going to be bog snorkelling that I represent on the plinth. You're not allowed to use swimming strokes. You can only use flippered feet and doggy paddle. You're not allowed to have your head above water unless you've collided with the bank and you need to reorientate yourself. The current championship timing is, I think, 1 minute 35 seconds.
Well, I think you've only got to look at the water to realise that it's a pretty disgusting experience. And actually, once you get in there, down there, you only then realise what a long way it is. But with everybody on either side cheering, it's really encouraging because everybody's cheering for you. It's a really lovely atmosphere.
On the plinth, the plan is to be dressed up as a bright green frog and to have my bog with me and my snorkel. And also to promote the other events by showing the dates and the titles of the other events that go on. Okay, so this is me in my almost completed frog outfit with my bog in my tutu. And I'd just like to say that I used to go to work suited and booted, and after 18 months in Llanwrtyd Wells, this is what can happen to you.
Well, June Duncan is here with us now. Thank you for joining us. Now, you haven't lived in this town for very long, have you?
No, I've only been there for 18 months.
So you've thrown yourself into, well, literally into the bog.
Into the bog,
yeah.
yes. And into the community. It
yes.
has a great sense of community in Llanwrtyd.
So you were seizing this opportunity to act as a sort of tourist promotion business. But is a bog the thing that's going to attract people to
well,
the town?
we get at least 200 people doing the bog snorkelling every year.
But to the wider audience, it kind of reminds people that Wales is a bit wet and it's a bit boggy around there.
Well, no, we just embrace the wetness, you know.
Yes.
It's fine in Wales. It's daft to think it might be otherwise.
Well, let's just take a look at what you did on the plinth before we explore this topic any further. This is a bit of your time up there.
As a green frog on a bog, on a plinth, is to represent Llanwrtyd Wells.
I want to take me to Funky Town.
We like to think of ourselves as the wackiest place in Wales. Be a frog for a short while. You don't have to be a frog for an hour like I am. You're trying to take the mick out of me. Who keeps calling me old green one? Can you see my feet from down there? Ooh.
I want to take me to Funky Town. Want to take me to Funky Town.
Don't knock it till you've tried it. Do you like the tutu?
Want to take me to Funky Town.
Thank you, Anthony Gormley.
So there's obviously plenty going on there. So it's the smallest town in Wales. If it got any smaller, it would become the biggest village.
It will always be a town because of the facilities that are there.
Oh, right.
And there's only about 700 people there, and we make sure we keep it at the smallest town in Britain by having an annual cull.
Oh, right. You don't have sort of birth control or anything like that? Or
No, we just disappear a few people.
They get lost in the bog?
Yes, that's it.
And there's lots of other events going on there.
Yes,
with,
there are, yeah.
So for 700 people, you're obviously very active.
We're very busy. We are very busy, but there's a great sense of community, and people pitch in and make things happen, like my mum.
Make a frog outfit,
yeah.
So, Rick, have you ever been there to Wales at all?
I've been to Wales quite a few times. I haven't I've
side
not.
of the other.
It's the bog snorkeling. I noticed it's the World Bog Snorkelling Championship.
Yes, absolutely.
So do you get other countries?
We do.
You invite other countries?
We do invite others. Not many come, but there are some in Ireland that come. People in Ireland
that's
who
another
come
country.
over. That's another country.
So home advantage
and
is obviously...
Australia.
You've had Australian bog
but we
snorkeling.
started it, you see, so that's where the World Bog Snorkelling...
Is there any living creatures in the bogs?
Oh yes, yes. There's frogs and tadpoles and water scorpions and various things like
Not
that.
after you've had this bog snorkeling contest. They're all driven away. And I'm afraid we're moving on now. Thank you very much, June Duncan, your bog snorkeling costume and contest. But you don't have to wait long for the bog snorkeling championship. That's happening this weekend in Llanwrtyd Wells.
On Monday.
On Monday. Sorry, on Monday.
Bank holiday.
Bank holiday. But for Plinth.